Hey everyone, so in this video I want to talk a bit about if it's worth buying MAXI at this premium. On Pulse Chain we're seeing MAXI at a 6% premium to the stake backing. Is it still worth buying? Is it overpriced? Let's talk about it. So if I go to the Delta discounts over here and we look at MAXI, you can kind of see its history. It's been at much more of a premium than it is now. It's been at a discount to this backing value. Right now, it's kind of gone above the backing value again. And, is it worth buying or is it kind of overpriced in that sense? So, the way that I like to think about it is I like to look at the APY in dollar terms that you can get. So, if that and compare that to solar staking. So if you're in the camp of like, yeah, I want to do max length stakes, Quattro Cinco, then yeah, you're going to be getting around a 24% APY for a new native stake that you start today. So it is a tiny bit more than if you would buy PMAXI, right? So yeah, it is kind of in the same range. It's pretty comparable. But the thing that you need to remember is the gas fee savings, right? There are massive gas fee savings on all these products. So what you want to do is you want to go over to the gas page here and bring up this table and just have a think through like, okay, how much am I going to be spending when I actually end my Quattro Cinco stake? So based on gas fees today, if you were ending a max length stake, hypothetically, no one is, but 350 that you're going to be spending based on today's gas fees. Now, how much is it going to cost you to actually claim your rewards from MAXI, for example? It's like $2 on the Ethereum chain based on today, right? So a big saving there, 99% plus. Now, in a bull market, when the price of ETH is 100K, I've put in 200 Gwei. It's kind of a dynamic system. So if you don't think it's going to be 200 and you think that it's going to balance out and auto balance, then you can also change this to 100 in your head and just halve the numbers that you see here, right? So, but yeah, like worst case scenario, like 25K to end a max length stake. And if you think it's going to be like 100 Gwei or 50 Gwei, then yeah, it's like 12K, 7K. It's still super high, right? Like you're kind of betting that Hex does really well, right? When you do a max length stake like that. And we all want Hex to do really well. So, I mean, it could definitely happen that you're sitting on like a stake that's worth hundreds of thousands and ending it is not a big deal. But if you compare it to $140, which is what it will cost you to claim your rewards from Maxi. So someone will have to pay this high fee for Maxi, but you'll just have to pay it once. And you could freeload. Like you may never have to pay that. Like someone has to because it's a public function, but you only have to, that person would only have to pay it once on behalf of everyone, right? So if at the time Maxi ends, there are, you know, let's just say for argument's sake, 100,000 holders of Maxi, only one of those 100,000 holders would actually have to pay the 25K. Now, obviously, the burden being on someone like that is kind of a big deal. So, especially since the fee for Maxi will be quite high probably because it's so long. So there's like talks of like a pooling contract for like pooling funds to reimburse or incentivize someone to actually end the stake. So, but if you're a small guy, like say you own, like one T-share or something of Maxi, to claim those rewards, you're going to be paying, maximum $140, which is a massive, massive, massive saving. So, yeah, it's not even in the same ballpark really. So, yeah, if you take that into account, I think it makes it clear, even at a premium, that Maxi is still a deal, right? Like 99% plus gas savings, and you're still getting pretty much the same ROI. Now, is it the best deal out there right now? I wouldn't say so. Like, I'd say that there are other better deals. Like if you look at APY in dollar terms for P Lucky, for example, or even P Trio, which is ending really, really soon in about, so it's 45% of the way through, so about a year and a half left on that stake, 22% APY. So yeah, almost the same as what you would be getting by buying Maxi today. The only last caveat that you need to kind of think about is the T-share loss, right? Like, because you do have T-share loss, and when Trio restakes, you're not going to be getting that 22% again. But Maxi will preserve that 22% throughout the length of its stake, and it will increase. So, yeah. But if you're shorter term minded, then 22%, you can grab that on P Trio right now. And just because it's at a discount to its backing, so there's a bit of a deal going on there. All right, I hope that is useful in terms of thinking about whether it makes sense to buy coins at a premium or not. But yeah, speak to you soon.